After 2 wars with the Deerwood, his warning is more relevant than ever.
While Ferrelt's words were shrewd, they were ignored back then. Simply remembering his warning now will not undo the wars and the changes that the years have seen. There is blood on these stones, and that is all anyone remembers now.
She presses her mouth into a thin line. An image of a polished Adra cube flashes into your into your mind. There's writing on the sides, but the image is too faint for you to read it. The animate fat turns away from you and looks at the ground, gnawing a pointed claw. You can't change the past, but your choices now still matter. She looks at you sadly. Yes, that is the problem.
Another Estremor came through here a few days ago and, well, letting him
Oh,
through was
crap.
a mistake. One I am eager not to repeat. The Guided Compass tribe has a reputation for being too soft with Estremoran. One that will not be improved by my failure to stop this man who has desecrated our most sacred sites.
She lowers her gaze at you. That sounds like the man I came here to stop.
I won't repeat a mistake in my haste to correct it. We bar twin elms from Estremoran to protect the ancient places that the builders left behind. The builders left this heritage to us to defend, but they alone had access to it. On this much, at least the 6 tribes agree.
She sighs. Suspicion creeps back into her eyes. You again see the polished Adra cornerstone in your mind. This time, the image is clearer. Each face of the stone is inscribed with a phrase you know by heart. You feel your lips form words. A gift from the builders of civilization to the guardians of their legacy. May the guardians watch the door while the builders keep the key.
These were the words given to the keepers of the stone.
Bethel stares back at you, her tiny pointed teeth visible through her gaping mouth. What do they mean? She eyes you carefully. They mean that Ferward's words may indeed be true.
Very well. The city is yours to explore. Tell the guard at the gate that you come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the Guided Compass. If the gods have truly returned one of the builders to us, find the Delimgon of Ter Evron in Elm's Reach. If the gods have sent you here with a purpose, the Delimgon will know.
She runs her hands over her ears, thinking. In the meantime, I shall be here to assist you. What are the 6 tribes? Confathan society is divided into tribes, which are further divided into clans. Each tribe is united by a particular history or a way of life, and clans are communities of families that live together. In truth, there are more than 6 tribes, but the 6 largest have traditionally led the others. Each of the 6 have a seat here in the Passage of the 6, where we discuss matters of common interest. You saw, for instance, the debate that occurred before the Broken Stone War. She gives you a hesitant look. The 6 tribes are the Keepers of the Stone, Fisher Crane, 3-Husked Delagar, Stone Bramble, Twice-Spit Arrows, and of course the Guided Compass. Tell me about the Stone Bramble. Mostly dwarves out of the White Marsh. They're one of the younger tribes formed over the years by trade routes between the wilds and the mountains. They see themselves as genuine Golfathan, though, and who can argue with them? Only Fisher Crane defends sites in such inhospitable territory. Personally, though, I'll say it's gone to their heads. They like to think the rest of us have it easy in the lowlands, forgetting that the wars with the Estremoran never reached their mountains. Still, they came to our aid during both. They're named for a tough, thorny little plant that grows up the mountain. It suits them. What do you know about the 3-tusked Delagar? She laughs and shakes her head. Same as everybody. They're fearless maniacs, and they want everyone to know. They're considered a wild bunch, even among Golfathans. Many of their territories have seen the most conflict with the Estremoran, and they don't forget it. They don't want anyone else to either. They inflicted and bore some of the heaviest casualties in the war with the Estremoran. In fact, There was a rift between the three tusked Lagar after the War of the Black Trees. Dozens of clans broke away from the ravaged lands and retreated further into the Deerwood, joining whatever tribes would take them. Broken Tusks, some call them. The majority of the tribe dug into the half-burnt forest to hold the line, and many respect them for it. She frowns uneasily. They're more than earned their place among the six, but they advocate more conflict than is wise, and too many others are quick to idolize them for their valor in battle. I'm not familiar with the twice split arrows. Not many are. They're traditionally outcast and exiled from other tribes. That's the one who Havarius said will take him in. Probably the least respected tribe of them all, but our ancestors believed they should have a voice, and so they got a seat among the six. Most of the other tribes see them as scavengers and bottom feeders, but don't say that to the twice split arrow. They think themselves survivors, and they're as proud of their tribe as anyone else. She shrugs. They'll accept anyone, and I suppose there's virtue in that. You never know what you're getting with them. You never know what you're getting with them, though. Some clans will rob you blind, and others slaughter a lamb for the honor of your visit. Who are the keepers of the stone? They're the first and the oldest of the clan. When they first sailed to Irgonfat, they met the builders, who gave them the cornerstone, and those words you quoted as a token of friendship. Many of the tribes, even among the six, look to the keepers for guidance and leadership. Their long history grants them a place of honor in our society, though it has also made them more conservative in my observation. I like to hear about the fisher crane, a mostly Arlen tribe from the Thine Bog. Most of the sites they guard are half buried in the wetlands, and even the other tribes cannot tell you where they are. She crosses her arms. They are not the most renowned of the tribes, but they are the cleverest and subtlest. Say what you will about berserkers of three-tusked Lagar. I'd rather face them than the fisher crane ambush any day. Ambush squad any day. They're named after a long-necked bird that lives in the bog. It can stand motionless for hours, waiting for a muck frog or a spotted salamander. But when it strikes, it's faster than anything. The gilded compass is your tribe, right? Indeed, we're one of the younger tribes, and not one of the most prestigious. We've tried to keep the peace with the Eshtamorn. Oh my God, Eshtamorn, which has earned us the reputation of appeasers among some of the hard-line brethren in the three-tusked Lagar and the Keeper of the Stone. We value our heritage as Clefanthans, but we recognize that the Eshtamorn are here to stay. The way we see it, if we can better follow our mandate to protect the places of the builders by making peace with our neighbors. Okay. One of my companions, a representative of the Valiant Republics, wishes to discuss a trade issue with you. The Arlen turns her gaze towards Palagina. Yes, the valiant godlike blessed by Halia. Palagina bristles and quickly spits out a response. So they say. The Anamefat's face shows no outward emotion, but her voice betrays annoyance at Palagina's interruption. And diplomat of the Duke Bells, I understand you were to be sent here with trade assurances with your masters. Revered Animafat, it is true that I was chosen to convey these assurances, but understand that I was fashioned more for war than etiquette. The Arlen smirked slightly. In these dangerous times, perhaps it is better to send warriors to do diplomats' work. Palagina musters a weak smile. Indeed, Animafat, regarding the exclusive trade agreement. Her voice quavers slightly, and her golden eyes dart in your direction. Nod your head, smile warmly. She stills herself. The Republics feel it would be in the best long-term interest of all parties if you maintain your traditional good trades with the Deerwood. The Animafat long ears pitch forward, a strange turn. What do the Republics want then? Pelagina speaks quickly but confidently. To Andra Tara Pearls, trade will be picking up quickly on them in the Eastern Reach. You will buy them exclusively from us for the next 5 years. In exchange, we will be your exclusive market for Adraban and Carco Galen for the same period. The animal fact considers Palagina's words for several moments. An interesting proposition, Valen. We will send emissaries south to discuss the details in greater length. Your appearance here speaks well of your Duke's intentions. She bows deeply, revered animal fact.
That's it. My position in the Brotherhood gone.
Wait, what did she just do?
I can't believe I just made up new trade terms to the Glanfather and Amenfather. Postenago.
Oh my, I don't want to do all that again. You're panicking now? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. I don't like that.
Sure.
This is gonna suck. Nah, I don't even remember the order I did all of this.
Another Estramo.
Visit other
There are
districts.
reasons we don't let you Estramore.
Cause a stir. I'm afraid
Looters
not.
have grown, permitting.
You're angry about something. Warning.
You'd better explain yourself.
The Builder Souls.
There's no way you could have known.
Yes.
Feralt believed that the invaders could be taught to respect
Warning
the
is more
builders
relevant than
while
ever. Choices now still matter.
Another Estramore came through here.
Man, I came here to stop. A gift.
These were the words given
What do
to
they
the
mean?
Very well.
Farewell. Now let's save this. Because I don't want to do that again. Alright. Tribes. Oh. Save that. Alright. Shake head, eyes wide. She hesitates for a moment before her eyelids droop in resignation. The republics are fully committed to its... It's only because I do feel like she means well. I really do. But her position is what matters to her the most. And immediately after she did the other thing, she panicked. She was not set in her resolve. So I'm going to do this. The republics are fully committed to exclusive trade on all previously discussed goods for the next 5 years. The Deerwoods still do not know of your intentions, do they? When they find out, we are aware of the risks, Animal Fett, but we believe this is the right time for the people to begin a new trade venture with yours. For our people. Very well. We will send emissaries south to discuss the details at greater length. Your appearance here speaks well of your Duke's intentions. She bows
I followed
deeply.
my orders. I can only hope the Dukes are right, and the Deerwood doesn't go to war with us over this.
The Dukes didn't leave you much of a choice. What could you do?
I could have done something, but chose not to when the moment came. Nothing to be done about it now. All right.
Oh
Let's
my
find
god.
theirs.
I'm still using the same choice, but I'm gonna stay silent this time. Like this whole time, she's been very set. Oh, did I save that? Son of a gun. What? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Here we go.
I followed my orders. I can
Say
only
nothing.
you're a great help, you know? All right? Let's find Theos.
She shakes her head and laughs. I'm good with that. She followed orders from the dukes and brokered the trade agreement they insisted on. However, studying the conflicted trade away from the Deerwood will lead to greater tensions between the Deerwood and the Republic. Possibly even war. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it at this point. I need to figure this out.
I'm ready. Need something?
Oh man, now do I want her to follow her heart? You know what? She's gonna follow it. But no, I like this. I do think that
I'm ready.
I saved it so it's set in stone. I'd like to know more about you. I am the anima fact of the guided compass. Like many anima fact, I have leadership in my blood. While tribal authority is not strictly hereditary, we believe that strong leaders can impart a portion of their soul to their children and grandchildren, meaning that anima fact may succeed from a single line for many generations. She worries a sharpened thumb claw. Of course, with all that's happened here today, I have wondered whether my family's line is coming to an end with me. Oh wow, okay. Farewell.
Sure.
Wait, what is this? A dragon skull is brown with age and polished smooth. A dragon skull. My brother fleeing in shame. I don't believe any of it. Wait, what? Edwin that's dying. This I claim. Wait, what?
What brings you here?
Sensing your approach, an agitated elven hunter suddenly drops his conversation and turns to face you. What kind of courtesy would you learn in your filthy homeland? A red stripe of paint gleams, pearly with sweat, from cheekbone to cheekbone. We speak of confronting matters. Be gone. The huntress in the group raises her calloused hand. Still your heart, Radai. Do not forget where you stand. She parts the fine strand of golden hair that floats between her face and acknowledges you with a nod. In the house of our ancestors and the 6 tribes, we commune as our people. Radai looks away and fumes in a restrained breath. The ancestors will forgive me and my brother when I clean the shame away from his name. He looks at the huntress, and from the taint it has brought to our tribe. What happened to your brother? My brother. The hunter's heavy breathing pauses for a moment. My brother Firm is the greatest hunter of our tribe. He set out on a blood hunt but hasn't returned. And now, Arthwin, that puny liar, he claims that my brother Radai clenches his fist. The elven huntress fills in the silence. Arthwin belongs to another tribe. He is the hunter that competed against Fiorm during their blood hunt. She gives a glancing look to Radai. Arthwin claims that Fiorm has exiled himself, deciding to not return to the Twin Elms. Radai scowls. He strips off his stripe of paint curls like an angry wound. Exiled in shame for losing to him during the blood hunt? Can you believe this liar? Even though Arthwin returned with the great Salagra's fingers proof, it's hard to believe that Fiorm would have failed to kill the prey first. The hunter stakes her heel on the dark soil. But you cannot claim this yet, Radai, not until the animal fact judge the truth. Arthwin's weak from a lower tribe. Radai bears his teeth. He lies. I'll find the truth and clear my brother's name. You mentioned a blood hunt. What is that? We prove our worth in a blood hunt. We set out to stalk and prey, always a dangerous creature, and only one kills it first. The elven huntress interrupts with an exaggerated sigh. Yes, but we hunt as pairs, to bond, as Geflathen, as one, not as enemies. 2 hunters, 2 tribes, 1 spirit. That is our way. Radai glowers in response. Our way isn't to lie. We don't betray our brothers and sisters for our own gain. The blood hunt between your brother and Arthwin has broken the communion of our tribes, Radai. Do not dig in a wound. Do not dig in this wound until you can claim the truth. She turns again to face you. Perhaps our customs appear strange to you. Despite what you see now, we combatants hold our bond sacred. What tribe are you in? We're the keeper of the stone. Radai's voice swells with pride for a moment, holding his anger at bay. He lets the name reverberate in the hall. We're the first tribe. Our history runs across the ages to the time of the builders. Please don't let Theos do something to this guy. The huntress nods. We are one with the past and our traditions and history. The best crafts and hunts come from our kin. Other tribes look up to our prowess. They're consumed by envy. Radai smiles. That's why Arthwin lies about my brother. His tribe has no history, no glory, but now he claims it for the twice split arrow while we're left to bear a false shame. Why would he lie about your brother? Radai throws his arm in the air. Why? He looks at you as if the answer were obvious. Radai, please still your anger. She does not know our customs. The huntress turns to you and nods. Arthur stands much to gain from claiming a victory over Fjorm. It brings renown and glory to his kin, a lesser tribe, the twice split arrows. Arthur has no history, no name, and now he returns a hero while my brother, Radai face twist and eye, tricked, perhaps worse. How do you plan to clear Fjorm's name? A bead of sweat rolls down Radai's forehead and hangs from his red painted cheekbone like a drop of blood. It quivers as the hunter's muscle twitch. I can't tarry here while my brother's fate remains unknown. The Atom Phantom must let me go. To judge Arthwin and declare our tribe's name, they cannot listen only to your truth. The huntress lowers her head, glancing at you. Before the Atom Phantom, only an impartial voice can speak for what happened. Radai whips his neck, and the drop of sweat lingering on his cheekbone flies in your direction. You mean to involve this one, an extra more? She points at him, her calloused finger curved like a claw. Listen to me now. Arthwin returned with proof. Your brother did not even come back. The huntress blows against the fine hair floating down over her face. The tribes are split. Something must be done. She looks at you, and this one is known to speak the truth. As an Estromar, I can look into this without risking tension between your tribes. Radai turns to face you. His hard features betraying no emotions and nods. You're right in claiming this. The Anafanta would agree to listen. There's no union between you and our tribes. The huntress nods at you. Fjorm and Arthwin went to the the Northweld Forest beyond the old pass zone to hunt a giant Stalagar. Search there and return to us with the truth if you can, but be aware. Stalagar of such size, many times over their lesser kin, usually gather a big pride that follows them closely. Radai fixes his eyes on you, two glowing embers over the blood red stripe painted across his face. Estromar, I don't expect help, but I'll do anything to know of my brother's fate, and to clean the stain that Arthwin has spilled on our tribe. He throws his chin back. Anything. This I claim. Okay. Hall of Warriors of Elm's Reach. Arthwin. Okay. Might as well. Let's go to the market. Tamara's always hungry like a prowling stalagar. What is this? Oh yeah, the market. Oh, I can't even see that. District, Old Song District, Old Song. Elms Reach. I have to go to Elms Reach first. Hi, cat. Another cat. Child. I never met an Estromar before. Huntress. Tamra. A heavy oily scent emanates from the hide.
Builder's wisdom to you.
This tall woman's clad in furred hide. She settles a sharp, dark-eyed gaze on you. I hold here the best hides in Irgnafat. Hides so thick the Stalagar cannot claw through. Boots so ample they will smother the sound of your steps. What's your trade? I'll bear it on my skin. I sell hide. From every one of the Gallowayne beasts, Estromorn come from every village to see them, and know us for great hunters. Every hide bears the tale of a great hunt, and our traders bear them in every turn to every corner of our lands. Master your wares here. Look upon the bounty our hunters have provided us. Doot, doot, doot. Sure. Nope. Renat? There's a lot of people here who has names.
Builder's wisdom to you.
You have the look of a hunter, Estamar. Derma's weapons may protect the woman who seeks out misfortune, but my supplies will help you survive out in the wild. Okay. He nods, gesturing to his goods with a sweep of his arm. Ooh. What? Sure. I do want to get rid of some traps. Anything that's like 175. 50. All right. Who are you two? The musk of strange roots and herbs pervades these shelves. I, I won't savor this moment, Estromar. What do you want? Let me see what you have for sale. This is Alarhi. As you will, foreigner. Don't expect more kindness from us than that. Obviously. Power. The grieving mother needs this. Oh, look at that. Um, why not? Just the pet and the pets. Okay. Alarhi handles all the trades. I'm just her apprentice. Let's sell this really quickly. Nope.
Hail, Estremor.
Some food for your troubles. I hold here many delicious cheese and fresh fruit. So tell me about your trade. My life is simple and makes a poor tale. I tend the gardens and my herd, and my family picks this delicious fruit you see behind me. The guys have been kind, but let me see your wares. Nothing I actually need. But you do have more supply, so that's good to know.
Hail, Estremor.
The thick-framed woman smiles broadly as you approach. I see that you heard it. A good blade has a voice. And it sings to its wielder. What weapon called you forward? Tell me about your craft. My weapons speak for themselves, and every man and woman in this market knows my worth. Even that Tamra. I bear the knowledge my father held, and his mother before him. Take up one of my blades, and you hold a weapon of 5 generations in the making. Derwin snort. They say I should not waste such fine weapons on Estremorn. I say a good weapon lying on a rack is the true waste. What?
Estremor.
Let me see your wares. Ooh, what is this? A club. Flail. You have better hides than a woman who said she was the actual hide person. Helmet of the Dark Sea, nah. Okay. That's everybody. Now, the issue now is, do I want to continue here or do I want to do these bounties? But I do have to go to Elm's Reach for Arabia, so let's do that. Because I don't want him in my party too long. I need a deer and, well, I would rather a deer and a lot back. A lot for sure. Wait. Oh, okay. Let me through. I come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the gilded compass. The guard scowls and looks at his companions, who nods back. He turns to you again, his knuckles whitening around the shaft of his spear. Always too cozy with the extra warm. Go then and mind your step across the sacred stones. All right. Oh, we can go this one or this one. Okay. Elm's Reach. What am I hearing? Home, Old Song, Home, Grove, Tier Everin. Oh, that's where I think I need to go for the main. I'm doing that last. Blood Sands, Hall of Warriors. Oh, confident tribesman. The great lioness has grown old. Let's do this. I at least want to go in one before I end this. Spread across a lumpy pallet of straw, the high blankets are surprisingly soft. The wreath of straw woven with animal bone hangs from the shelf. Is that the one I need? Oh, I need deer wood part 3. Guard your tongue around 3 tough Stelgar. They are quick to anger. Wait, did I go up in ally? Okay. Defender. What about the Defiance Base still champion? So apparently right now we're not enemies, so that's good. Let's go talk to the confident woman first. Where did she go? Confident tribesman who dark omen, even the Delegum could not stop him. Okay. A Cafatan woman stares at the ground. Her bushy eyebrows frown into a straight line. Never before has a man slipped past with so much ease. A sign, a dark sign. An elven man waves his hand in an arc over the ground. It has come to pass. At the end of the motion, his long fingers close into a fist. We could not have foreseen it. The Delagnam could not either.
Many blessings, traveler.
The woman shakes her head. And what does that tell us? She notices you, her thick eyebrows arching in surprise. Estramar, excuse us. We're not used to your kind here under the great trees. If we can assist you, we will. We've been fighting them, haven't we? What are they? They are ancient children of the giant elves. I guess not. Our people have lived with the 2 sisters in peace since we have arrived hundreds of years ago. We have read a story about one of the Delajum. Delajums called us friends. We called them our own kin. Our protection, their wisdom. Together we share a strong bond. They always have lived under the shadow of the great elms. Walk until you cross the stream, and then you'll find the Delagnum sisters. Tell me about the man you speak of. Nakafathan broke into the tower here in Twin Elms. Nobody saw him come, not even the Delamgan. He moved in silence, like a Stelagar in the shadows. Our hunters caught no scent until it was too late. But we heard the stones crack when he stepped inside. Tyr Everin. Dark omens, I say. Okay. The sisters I need to talk to. Oh, that's not what I want. All right. Let's end this here. Oh no, let's go to one more home. One more home. We don't know what's here. The fire gives off the thick, rich odor of burning peat. Provisions and trades happen in the market, northwest shore. Heard song. You speak like a fisher crane. Quick and clever.
Hey there.
Does it matter? Careful thought solves much indeed.
I'm ready.
Huh. I would love some more books. Don't want to steal them though. All right.
Sure.
Oh, one more. Did I go in this one? Hi, Protector. Mind your past, Eshtamar. The guided compass trusts easily, but I don't. Sure. Understandable. You should be on your guard. You have a serial killer in your midst. I guess I did. Oh wait, this isn't stealing. Interesting. The bones and woven reeds are darkened with soot from the hurt.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for.
Starlit garb. The somber set of robes is flecked with bright shimmering points of white, an imitation of a starry night sky. It was commissioned by an Asian scholar whose love of astronomy and failing eyesight pressed her to request us channel a set of enchanted garb, which would allow her to pursue her studies for years to come. Damage reduction against spell. Maybe a lock. Interesting. Happy I did that.
I'll take a look.
Sense. There was an empty spot. I know for a fact, once I get the companion stuff done for the most part, I want my team to be a deer, Alof, me, obviously. Durant, and I guess Palagina, Sahar, Adair, Alof, Durant, Palagina, I guess Grieving Mother. I keep getting confident. Oh, you are the confident. But it's sure. Save it. Okay, now let's end this here. When we come back, I guess we can visit everything else for the most part. But thank you, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic time and see you soon.